Hello guys, today we'll be learning how to create a page view counter using PHP and MySQL. Now, let's have a look into the video to find out what we have to do and how can we make it. First of all, we have to establish a connection to MySQL. Secondly, we're going to create a table for storing page views. Third, we're going to get into coding and we'll write a PHP that will make our counter. Fourth, we'll be testing a counter and you can skip to any of these steps by clicking on the annotation which are on the screen right now. So without wasting time, let's move to step 1, and that is connecting to MySQL. Just before beginning writing PHP, let's write a PHP opening tag, and then we'll connect to MySQL database using MySQL connect function, and we'll store the connection object in a const variable. Now moving to step 2, where we'll be creating MySQL table for storing data. And here we're only writing query, and we're naming a table as stats. And in our table we're going to have 2 columns. Number 1, date, that is set to date data type, unique, primary key, and not null. And the second column will be page views, that is set to int, and default value will be 1. And this is a table query. Execute it to make table. As we've already established connection to MySQL database, all you need to do is to use MySQL query function to execute this query and make a table for storing database, just like this. Now moving to step 3, that is PHP, where we're going to code a counter. So first thing that we're going to be doing is to get date in YYY, MM, and DD format using date function, and we'll store the date in date variable. And secondly, we're going to write a query which will fetch a record for the current date. And this is something like select all from stats where date equals to $date. That's a variable. Next, we're going to execute this query using MySQL query function by providing the connection object and the query, and we'll store the outcome in results variable. Then we're going to have an if block, cause if record for current date does not exist, then we have to insert one, and if it exists, then we're gonna update it. So the condition that implies when record does not exist is when num rows variable of MySQL result object, that is our results variable here, is equal to 0. And this is what we're doing. If it is equal to 0, then we're going to insert a new record, and if it is not, then we're going to update it. So now let's begin by writing our insert query, and the if block, and the query is something like insert into stats, and we'll put the column name here, and then we'll give value our date variable, and that's it. And we're going to store this query in insert query variable, and then we'll execute the query, and then we're done. Now moving to next, that is we're going to write update query inside the else block, and query is something like this: update stats set page views equal to page views plus 1 where date equals to $date. And that's it. We are done. We'll store this query in update query variable, and then we'll execute this query using MySQL query function, and then we are all done. Now it's time for testing our code, and as you can see right here, the page views value is 1. Now we're gonna reload the page, and we'll check that out. Now let's reload phpMyAdmin, and you can see right here that now value changed and it's higher than the last one. Now let's give it a multiple reload, and then we'll try it. As you can see, the value got updated in the same ways. If anyone visits your page, it will automatically update and will tell you how many pages you had. And now it's done. We have completed a tutorial, and thanks for watching it till end. Make sure to subscribe me for more as I do make new videos every week. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a comment, as your word matters a lot to us. And if you have any questions, queries, or anything, let me know in the comments below. And also don't forget to follow TheMindSpeaks on social media, as you can get all the latest updates from there of our upcoming videos. Make sure you follow TheMindSpeaks on all social medias. Links in the description below. And finally, goodbye. See you next week.